What up, folks? This is the Pittsburgh Golf Hack, and today I've got a real treat for you. I'm out of the country in Bermuda, and I am playing at Port Royal Golf Course, home of the Bermuda Championship. This is simply amazing. This is probably one of the coolest videos that I've had the opportunity to do for you all. But check out these views behind me. This place, I don't care how bad I play today, is probably not going to disappoint. But let me let you tag along for the ride and show you what this place has to offer.
Welcome to the beautiful island of Bermuda, home of pink sand beaches, crystal clear blue water and corals, and Port Royal Golf Course. While Port Royal Golf Course may not seem that flashy on the outside, it is steeped with a rich history of professional golf. From 2009 to 2014, Port Royal Golf Course was home of the PGA Tour's Grand Slam of Golf, which hosted some of the PGA Tour's most elite players over that time frame. On June 11th of 2019, it was on this very same first hole when I was greeted by greenskeepers and the maintenance crew informing me that they had just been awarded a new championship that will be called the Butterfield Bermuda Championship. The first Butterfield Bermuda Championship was held later that fall in 2019 and has been played every year since. Port Royal Golf Course is immaculately landscaped and plays host to some very unique flora and fauna. Founded in 1965, this golf course opened in 1970. And as you might tell as you make your way around this course from the bunkering and the green complexes, it was designed by Robert Trent Jones. From the tips, the yardage on this course is 6,842 yards with a course rating of 74.6 and a slope of 139, proving to be a formidable challenge. One of the things I found most interesting about Port Royal Golf Course is as you make your way around the golf course, you'll find and run into many different creatures like wild chickens and whatever this thing's called. This, coupled with the backdrop of vibrant landscapes, make this truly a unique experience. And while driving through jungle-esque areas like this from hole to hole might typically make me nervous from snakes and other critters, you don't have to worry about that on Bermuda, because as it turns out, there's actually no snakes on this island. So if you hit one in the thick of it, don't worry about going and searching for it. You're pretty safe. As you make your way around the front nine of Port Royal Golf Course, there's not a whole lot of the way of scenery. Of course, you'll run into Robert Trent Jones's characteristic sadistic use of bunkers, and you'll be provided with some vista views, but no water views. As you start to rise in elevation towards the 7th hole though, the 7th fairway leads to an elevated green which almost seemingly is blocking you from something surprising, maybe something spectacular. As you make your way up to the green, you're then presented with the beautiful blue hues of the Atlantic Ocean. This provides for a beautiful backdrop for a tee shot to a par 3 on number 8, in which then you can really take in the views of the blue, beautiful water of Bermuda. Number 9 fairway climbs up towards the clubhouse to an elevated green, in which continues those vista views of the Atlantic Ocean. From here, you'll make your way back up to the clubhouse, and be sure to stop by the halfway house and treat yourself to America's second favorite pastime, which is that hot dog at the turn. Throughout your time in Bermuda, you might recognize the tall, skinny pine trees that blanket the landscape of the island. After doing a little bit of research, I would find that these are called the Norfolk Island pine. They were introduced on the island around the late 1800s and have been prevalent ever since. The next feature you might notice as you go across the island is the white stepped roofs on all the houses. Constructed of limestone slabs, these roofs provide hurricane protection to all the homes. However, the stepped nature in which they're designed helps slow the runoff of water because there's no water lines on the island of Bermuda, which means every house must generate its own water source. By code, every home has a cistern underneath in which collects rainwater to generate its own water. This has been the practice for over 400 years, and without its existence essentially would make the island uninhabitable. As you make your way up number 12, you start to see those vista views and the views of the Atlantic Ocean come back into play. In my opinion, the back nine is probably the best part of this course because, well, as you can see, you get these views pretty much throughout the whole back nine. While the back nine might look beautiful, don't let your guard down because this stretch, especially the back half of the back nine, might be some of the most difficult on this golf course. The fun starts at number 14, which is a narrow dogleg left par 4 with an elevated green. It's ranked as the third hardest hole on the course, directly followed by number 15, which is the hardest hole on the course. While number 15 might be the most difficult on the course, it might have one of the coolest features I've ever seen on any golf hole I've ever played on. Whale Bay Battery, once part of the Royal Navy's defense and fortress system, lies dormant today. Anyone from the general public can tour the grounds and see the beauty of this old fortress. The 15th hole is so difficult because if you miss to the left, you're over the hill almost into the ocean, and if you miss to the right, you're over the hill into the other fairway with an almost impossible shot back to the green. Then comes number 16, Port Royal Golf Course's signature hole. From the tips, 238 yards to carry the ocean and land your ball on a green perched on a cliff. However, I would not be playing from the tips today. I would play this hole from the white tees, which made the yardage 142 yards. I missed the green to the right, chipped up, and was able to get out of there with a par. As I finished up 17 and 18, I couldn't help but feel sad. I hated to see the day come to an end. What a beautiful golf course and what a great golfing experience Port Royal provided.
Alright folks, that's all I got for you today. Again, I can't say enough about Port Royal Golf Course. I think it pretty much speaks for itself. If you have an opportunity to come over here to Bermuda, you got to come check this place out. Just spectacular. Anyways, till the next time, Yins, get out there and hit them straight. Keep on hacking.
If you like what you saw today, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I got more stuff coming your way soon.